Yeah, just obviously really proud of our team, the way they fought through the early adversity, and also want to praise Gonzaga. I mean, they're an awesome team and a great program, and they're here for a reason. They're nationally ranked for a reason, and just want to give them a lot of credit too for what a great team they are.
Okay, we're going to take questions from the audience. Please state your name and affiliation, please.
Jeff Ferrado with the West Coast Conference. Haley, can you talk about the final play and what you saw and how sort of that unfolded?
I mean, we've had that play in for a while now. It just came down to the time when we're going to use it. So shout out to my team. They trusted me to take the final shot, and I was just lucky enough that it went in.
For both you and Alex, can you talk about what you must have been feeling when Gonzaga scored on its first 13 possessions and was ahead by 20? Just a blink of the eye out of the opening gate, and then, of course, you had to battle back. But what were you thinking at that point?
Yeah, honestly, it was really hard for us. But, we're such a good team to stay with it, keep our head in the game, keep going through it.
Yeah, I mean, they're Gonzaga. They're a great team. They've got a great program, and they shot the ball really well, so credit to them. But well done to our team just to stick through it and come back.
Was there a moment where you thought, okay, we're back in this now, we're good?
Just the whole second quarter, I think we really lifted up our intensity. We got the nerves out. Well, our shots started to fall. We started playing better on defense. So going to the halftime, we're really confident with our momentum.
Michael, what does it say about your team that the first time you played them, I believe you had a 20-point lead, and they came back and won the game, and today the script was flipped, and you guys pulled it off?
Yeah, I just love this team. They work so hard. They care about each other so much. I mean, and honestly, because of that game and knowing that we had been up 20 at one time, I knew it would be a long shot, but I felt like anything's possible. And this team is just so tough and so resilient. And like when we were there, I think sometimes when you get a big lead like that early, you all of a sudden see the momentum shift. And I think our team really fed on that. And it was a great comeback win. And I continue to be so proud of this team, not for the wins and losses, but just how much they stick together and how much they care about each other and all the things that we can control.
When they were nearly perfect to start the game, what were you thinking, and did you say anything to the players, or what did you think enabled them to sort of not panic at that point?
Well, I think they're a veteran team, and they've been in this position, and I think for us, we're just breaking new ground all the time. So I thought they came in really ready to go to attack our zone, and I think our team made some adjustments and really kind of stepped up and played a little different than we have for a big part of the season. So, it's a credit to our players. I mean, they're the ones that make the plays, and I thought Alex and Haley, and I thought JC again had another great game off the bench for us, and just all the way down the line, it was just a really good team effort.
Other questions? Right back here, row 3.
Hey, Coach, Elise Woodward with ESPN. What specifically, you came out in the zone and they carved it up. What did you change to, and how comfortable were you guys? Like, what was the difference in the first quarter and the last 3?
Well, we've been zoning probably a little more just to preserve our depth a little bit, and we actually went into man really for most of the game today, which we work on as well, but it just really isn't who we've been most of the season, and that was probably the biggest change. I think just kind of being a different team defensively in this. And also, I thought our energy, our ball pressure, our activeness, the ability to get deflections and challenge some of their crossovers and that type of thing, I thought was a big difference defensively. Defense is where you win. That's where you have successful night in, night out. And offensively, we're continuing to improve in that area. And I thought, after we got through the first quarter, we really settled down once we saw a few shots go through the basket.
Jeff.
Haley, is it sunk in that you guys are one victory away from making the NCAA tournament?
Honestly, no. We came here for one reason, that was to win the championship. So, we won this game, but now it's time to put it behind us and get prepared for tomorrow's game.
Alex, you're a freshman. When you were over in Australia, did you have any sense of what Gonzaga was? And are you in any way surprised or that you were able to beat them today?
Yeah, well, I was watching Haley last year play, so I had an idea who Gonzaga were. I know they're a really good team, and then coming into this year when we played them first, I was, obviously really nervous to go up against them. And I was going into this game as well because they're such a great team, ranked. So, but yeah, it was a really good win for us.
And Michael, what's the key to making sure that your team kind of enjoys this and then puts it behind them because you got a game tomorrow?
Well, I think we enjoyed it long enough. Like, we got to move on. Like, when you get in playoff basketball now, the turnaround of games are so quick, and our league is so good that, you know, it's great to see them celebrate in the locker room and have some fun with it. But, you know, I think sometimes that's one of the biggest challenges, or, you know, where you really got to show a lot of toughness is coming off a game like this. Because we know tomorrow we got either going to see a great Pepperdine team or a San Diego team Pepperdine team that's gone to the wire both games, or a San Diego team that's beat us twice. So we're going to have to come ready to go again tomorrow.
Anything else? Oh, one more.
I just, for both of you guys are so young. You haven't been here, done that. You haven't played in the WCC championship. How is it you guys are so confident? Just in both of you guys.
I think our coaches are a huge credit to that. They've rebuilt this program from scratch when they first came here. And I mean, they've taught us the fundamentals of basketball. They've taught us how to love the game the correct way and how to have fun, even if we're winning or losing. So it's all credit to our coaches, our athletic department. They've supported us this whole way. And, you know, even our teachers at school and even our strength coach. So it's just, Portland as a whole has been great.
And we all just trust each other, so we all rely on each other and know when to go to each other when we need things, so that helps as well.
One more for Jeff.
Yeah, for either of the women, Michael's pretty low-key about his role in all this, but he's a first-year coach, and you guys are in this position. Tell me what credit he gets for this.
I mean, it's huge, just what he's just be able to do for our program in just one season. You know, he's come in, he was picked 10th to finish, and he's just taken that as his goal to not finish 10th. And I mean, he's trusted us, we've trusted him, and we've managed to finish 4th. We've gone to the quarterfinals, we've won that. We just won the semis, so I think he's just done an excellent job of taking it game by game.